Hey, what's going on, guys? Sorry, I'm a little bit late today. We had to run some errands, and it's weird. I wanted the video I just dropped to kind of breathe a little bit. I know YouTube doing, you know, multiple notifications always screws things up just a little bit. I hope you guys are doing well. Chuck Billy, you're going to have to figure that out yourself, man. I ain't sucking it, so figure it out. Welcome to the channel, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Happy Friday. Let me pull this up over here. Sorry, guys. I'm running 2 chats today. We're live on YouTube, Twitch, and apparently Twitter, although Twitter's been having stream issues all week. So I don't know what's going on there. I got a fucking cat climbing all over me. It's a Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Lady Wags in the building. Hello, how are you, Jordan? Will Bigums, Beef Fries, what up? Sir Blackout, Lonely Fades. Welcome in, guys. Oh, shit. Beef Fries coming through 4 months. Welcome in, brother. Good to see you. Thank you so much, man. Guys, if you want to support the channel, leave a like on the stream if you're over on YouTube. Become a channel member. I think it's 99 cents a month. Subscribe on Twitch. The best way you can support is going over to patreon.com/BigFry. Join up. I'm going to have a follow-up video to today's content over there, probably Monday or Tuesday, one of the two. How's everybody's week going? Guys, we're here. It's the weekend. Everybody's working for the weekend. Flow Beatbox in the building. Christ, I can't even finish the YouTube video, says Baba Ganoush. Dog, it's been out for 45 minutes. Are you not a notification bell viewer? You had ample amounts of time, brother. What's up, Big Fry? We frying tonight? We're always frying tonight. Fuck you. Fuck you too, Bob. I love you. Beef Fries gifting 5 subs. 5 old subs over on Twitch. Good Lord. Holy fuck, man. Thank you so much, dude. That's super generous of you, bro. What a way to start the show. Hold on a second. I haven't even jumped on the camera yet. Navbacks, Shy Guy, Steph Hydra, Christo, and Just Bree. Welcome to the sub club. Welcome in. Beef Fries, thank you so much, bro. I'm playing Trailer Park Boys. This is hilarious. Greasy money. Yeah, dude, it's fucking insane. Your video actually resonated with my opinions. Yeah, I think a lot of people are feeling the same way. Tropics. If you guys haven't seen the new video, I just dropped it. It's honestly, I don't even know what you would call it. It's simply a rant. Look, I've been playing a lot of World of Warcraft Classic recently. I've been enjoying the hell out of it. It's opened my eyes to just where the industry has gone. It's made me resonate some things. And then, dude, the Discord shit going on. I'm just like, it's one thing after another. Guys, layoffs, restructuring of studios, layoff, and then another one, and it's just High Guard comes out, and I'm kind of getting over it. You know what I mean? I'm at a point now where, like, dude, I love gaming, but man, it's getting diluted. It's getting sharpened down, bro. You happen to see my chat in general? Hold on. I know it's not your typical game, but interested in general. Are you talking about in Discord? Did I miss that? Hold on, let me look here. Wait, what are we talking about? Chat in general. Where did you post this? Did I get added in Discord? Beef Fries. Wait, hold on. Yo, if you're in Discord right now, tag me because I'm scrolling up and I don't see it. Did you tag me in games or general? Yo, let me know. Let me know. I'll see it right now, bro. So, guys, sorry, I'm just getting caught up in Discord as well. The stream is starting. Here, let's Let's kick it. Hold on. Let me get off my headset here. Holy shit. I'm late to the show and things are already melting down. I hope you guys are doing well today, bro. Happy Friday to you. I hope you guys are pumped for the weekend. What are we doing this weekend? While I get this shit set up, you guys let me know. What are we doing this weekend? What y'all got fucking playing? What are we playing? What are we doing? We watching Rings of Power or what? Okay, Raven, you have got to get off this. You're crawling. I need you off. I need you off me. Oh my goodness, I need you over here. I want to light a candle. You're gonna lay in your hammock. I bought this cat a fucking hammock that like attaches to my desk because she can't like stay away from me. And still, she just refuses to use it. She just refuses to use it. It's unreal. Chat, all right, welcome in. Good to see you. Bring it in. Hey, hello. How are we? We feeling good? Helldivers 2. If people would just stop buying slop, the cream would rise to the top. That rhymes, but it's never going to work. Jufro, love the name. Insurgency has been scratching that itch. Battlefield couldn't. Deadlock's also been a good time. Deadlock is really good, bro. Deadlock is really fucking good. Guys, I'm cracking a zero sugar Pepsi cherry. Oh my goodness. Today's the day, dude. Okay. So my allergies have been acting up. I don't know if you guys heard the news. We got like 3 feet of snow the other day. It's been a fucking disaster. Okay, sorry, you pinged me in general. Thank you so much. Let me look here. Oh, Ultimate Hunting Simulator. Is there a link? Do we have a link? Ultimate Hunting Simulator sounds terrible. Marty Carr with a $5 super chat. We have a level 2 hype train over on Twitch. What are you guys doing? Relax. Marty Carr, I'm hoping. I don't think the widget's gonna play today. That's super weird, dude. The Streamlabs has been just a joke. Anyway, Marty Carr,
just
$5.
in your latest video, Fry. It's tough to not sound political when talking about this stuff, but it's hard not to, and things need to be said.
It's hard not
GL.
to. It's hard not to. Okay, so I thought I stopped the loop, but apparently now they're playing all together, so things are fucked. Super cool. Yeah, dude, listen, if you've been to the streams, you know that I've kind of dabbled in like political talk, but it's more of just, dude, it's not even political. It's more of just like, I'm a little baby peasant in this world and I'm just noticing some things, you know? And so I don't know. I hate that I can't, you can't talk about it without sounding like a crazy, you know what I mean? Chaos, I seen an Ultimate Hunting on Steam that's coming soon. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. Ultimate Hunting, is this the game here? Hold on, let me pull this up. Beef Fries, is this the one we're looking at here? Ultimate Hunting, okay, so this is a demo that's out now, where each virtual action captures the true essence of hunting. Real, brutal, unforgettable. Embark on a hunting expedition, returning with valuable trophies and memorable experiences. Oh, it's Ultimate Games SA. Okay, well, these guys, I mean, fuck me, dude. These guys have a million games under their umbrella, right? Crime Simulator, Ultimate Fish. Like, dude, these guys are, like, this is the team if you're looking for, like, simulation. It's like that janky, like, Euro jank simulation. Yeah, Thief Simulator, Electrician Simulator. So, it's going to be janky, most likely. Let's see here. Let's pull up the trailer. Yeah.
They say we're cold-blooded. They call us murderers.
What is this, a fucking Ford commercial?
But some folks don't realize being a hunter is like being a warden.
Bro, I feel like I'm on a commercial break watching fucking Roseanne eating a TV dinner as a kid, you know what I mean?
You need to know
like a rock! Yeah, brothers!
Routines and weaknesses. Shooting?
Woo-wee!
That's the easiest part.
Yeah, it doesn't look great.
But But you need to remember, the backwoods can be dangerous.
Yes, it can, brother.
And sometimes, predator becomes the prey.
Honestly, if you guys want a real like hunting game, just literally play Red Dead Redemption 2. Fuck all this other bullshit. What was that running animation on that bear?
And sometimes, predator becomes the prey.
No.
Welcome to the most dangerous.
Or just go to IRL Woods. Crash, do you really think that gamers want to go out and actually hunt? They wouldn't even play it in VR, okay? We're glued to chairs. We're not going anywhere.
Hunting grounds in the world, Southern Africa.
Yeah.
Here, you will find one of the biggest land
I'm guilty of both,
in the
right?
world. Taking down any animal should be as
Time to go to the original grocery store, boys. You know, a video hit my timeline on Twitter of how they like kill pigs in a factory like it's a humane death. Brother, I don't want to watch that shit, okay? I like going to the grocery store, spending an inflated amount of cost on bacon. I don't want to know how it's made, you know? Anderson, thank you for the 14 months, dude. Appreciate you. Welcome in. Good to see you. Hold on. Anderson, I feel like you've been around way longer than that. I need an exclamation mark watch time on you. 14 months, brother. You've been here for like 6 years.
and humane as possible.
Yo, Real Z,
So
thank you, brother.
Make sure to pick proper gear and place a precise shot.
I'm telling you, man, it's way more human to get your own protein. But I could go on a whole rant. Oh, I believe you. I believe you. Is watch time, or is it follow age? Exclamation mark follow age on Twitch, but there is a cooldown, so be careful.
This majestic animal is the dream of every
Did Buddy just shoot that elephant right in the face?
and place a precise shot.
Dead center. That Buddy has a migraine.
This majestic animal is the dream of every safari hunter.
Anderson, hit me with a follow age.
In the real world, some of these breathtaking animals are endangered. But we still have the virtual world to hunt and appreciate their majesty.
Yeah. Dude, Crash. Oh, see, now we got to do a cooldown. See, Crash has been following the channel for 6 years. What the fuck? That's crazy.
Hunters are supposed to take care of nature. We are part of it.
I'm a long-time fan. 6 years, 5 months. Wait, so you started following me like 3 months before COVID hit then, yeah? Can you guys believe it's been 6 years since we've been fucking locked indoors?
At hunting.
Holy hell, dude. Yeah, I wouldn't play this ever. Oh shit, that's me. Wait a doggone. I wouldn't play that ever. No way, no how. That looked like shit. Oh wow, look at this. Hey, look at this screen. England's been following for 8 years. You guys are fucking insane. Yeah, okay, am I live on X? X streams just don't seem to be working anymore. Oh, it says I'm live there. Oh, but the views are... Wait, okay, so I am live. That's so strange. Yo, Blackout, how the fuck did I just get this tweet, bro? Blackout, you absolute fucking menace. You absolute menace of a man. That tweet is diabolical. What do you got, that John Cena fade? You fucking asshole. Unfortunately for John Cena, you can't just spray that one out. You can't call that old man. Guys, welcome to the show. Did we hear the news, ladies and gentlemen? Let's pull this up. God, this website is cancer. Hold on. VGC. This is look at what I'm looking at. This is absolute cancer. Ubisoft confirms layoffs at Toronto studio, but insists Splinter Cell remake is still coming. Brother, I don't know how do we not have any sort of gameplay cinematic? I feel like they announced this, 2022? Around 40 people are being laid off at Ubisoft Toronto as part of Ubisoft's restructuring. So on Thursday, it's confirmed it laid off around 40 employees, or around 8% of workers at Toronto. Hold on, I'm stupid. I got to do math. If 40 employees is 8%, dude, Ubisoft Toronto's 500 employees? What the fuck? 500 employees and Splinter Cell remakes been in development for 7 years? No, hold on. How long has the Splinter Cell remake? Hold on, Google. How long has the Splinter Cell remake been in development? Of course, Google's not going to give me any sort of... Dude, I hate Google, bro. Yeah, it's just going to hit me with the fucking new news. So everything we know about the Splinter Cell remake, this is back in 2021. This is a website called Inverse. So they announced this in 2021. Ubisoft has not yet shared any information when Splinter Cell remake might be released. That's likely because the game is still in early stages of development. Ubisoft's messaging in a blog post suggests the game was greenlit around December 2021. Okay, so they suggest it was greenlit at the end of 2021. So that means it's been in development for 5 years at this point. Wow. Jay, what's up, dude? So the game's been in development for 5 years. The largest of its studios, previously responsible for Watch Dogs. Are they working on anything else other than this, I wonder? In an internal email, Ubisoft claims that Toronto would remain a key contributor to several co-dev mandates and service teams, in addition to develop. Oh, okay. So they're assisting other studios in addition to developing the Splinter Cell remake. Oh, I guess I could have just read this part, announced in 2021, and recently reappointed a director. Wait, what? Splinter Cell, wait, when was this? Oh, December. Splinter Cell remake has a new director, and it's the same one who left 3 years ago. This game's never coming out. Bro, this game is never coming out. Anderson's been following for 2 years, 9 months. It's crazy, Anderson. I feel like you've been here even longer than that. You feel like an OG. You're here like every single stream, dude. I appreciate you watching. Almost 3 years in this bitch. Dude, what's going on? What is happening? I'm gonna bet it'll be announced as canceled in 2028. I mean, I think... I don't think this game's coming out this year. Greville worked on Ghost Recon Future Soldier at Ubisoft Paris before moving to Toronto to work on Blacklist. And then he officially confirmed... Oh, okay, never mind. The game is being rebuilt with a Snowdrop engine, which also powers Division. Man. No, thank you. Fuck off, VGC. Your website is AIDS. It was discovered, however, that Ubisoft Toronto was looking to recruit a script writer to update the original story for a modern-day audience. I'm going to tell you right now. Whatever that means, I'm going to lose my fucking shit. If this means what we all fucking instantly think it means. I'm going to lose my shit. Beyond Good and Evil 2 has been in development since I was born. That's true lonely, but you're like 6 years old, so that's not too long, I guess. Ubisoft running out of money, maybe. I mean, I don't know how they're not. I mean, Ubisoft is definitely running out of cash, right? If they had to splinter off some of their major franchises to build a new like subsidiary company with Tencent and getting that investment, they're definitely looking for cash. Ubisoft is circling the drain, I think. And it's sad to see because they have so many of like glorious IPs. We've been talking about Ubisoft and the absolute gold mine they've been sitting on for like since I started this channel. And it's so crazy, man. I think that's also part of like that video I dropped today. I am so like genuinely fucking tired of having the same conversations year in and year out. I'm so tired. It's the same things. Circling the toilet bowl, yeah, dude, and it's smelling like roses compared to what they have been doing. Tin Man, what's going on, brother? How are you? Welcome in. I'm tired of having the same fucking conversations, man. You know? Fucking shout out to Blackout. Jesus fucking Christ, man. I'm tired of having the same conversations, dude. It's tiring. So annoying, bro. We need their IPs to go into the public domain. Well, that's the problem, right? If Ubisoft shutters now, what happens to those IPs? They like, who owns them? Is Tencent gonna eventually own them? Probably, right? So that sucks. Speaking about Tencent and Highguard, want to see something funny I found on Steam today? Sure. Be careful with links if you're linking it. Just let me know if you need to link or something. John Smith, 40 months. Being a member on YouTube. Appreciate you, dude. Welcome in. John Smith, 22464. Welcome in, brother. Is that GamerSupps ad FTC compliant? You know what I'll just say? I'll just say that I generated it with AI and then it's totally fine, right? Let's see. This is from today. Ubisoft confirms 2 Far Cry games are in development and multiple Assassin's Creed titles. Didn't we know this already? Didn't we know this? Look up the name Spellcaster Chronicles. Okay, hold on. Spellcaster Chronicles. Okay, I'm looking at this. What am I looking at? Quantic Dream. So wait, this is funded by Tencent, you're saying? Is that what we're gathering? Did I just click on Horizon Hunters Gathering? What the fuck? Jesus. What the hell was that graphic? They counted down from 32 gigs of RAM to 16. Sick, dude. Yeah, I want to watch the War Dogs video today. I haven't seen it yet. What the actual fuck? Quantic Dream. I've heard of Quantic Dream before. Where do I know that name? Quantic Dream. They don't have any other games, but they have... Okay, so the game is going to be free. Spellcaster Chronicles. It looks fucking whatever. And then we have multiple like supporter edition packs as well as an architect. It's weird that the architect pack doesn't have a price on it. Oh wait. So wait, these guys published Spellcaster Chronicles and then Dustborn's soundtrack? Oh, they published Dustborn. They didn't make Dustborn. Wait, no, hold on a second. Red Thread Games, Dustborn.
All right, here we go.
Spotlight by Quantic Dream. Why do we have multiple publishing studios? Quantic Dream. Oh, yeah, Quantic Dream is fucking Heavy Rain. Yeah, okay. Wait.
Peggy 8.
Yeah, that's why I know the fucking name. I'll be honest, I haven't played a game from them since Heavy Rain. I didn't realize Quantic Dream was involved in Dustborn. That's crazy. By the way, guys, if you want a good fucking video on Dustborn, go watch Sir Blackout's video on Dustborn. He released it a while ago, but that one really resonated with me. That game was ass. Oh, I didn't realize that's okay. I'm getting fucking studios confused now. So we have Quantic Dream SAS. So is Quantic Dream involved with Tencent? Is that what you're saying? That's insane, bro. So, man, we went from Heavy Rain, Detroit Become Human, to Spellcasters Chronicles, huh? I think that's why I was so confused. I'm like, I know the name, but this is where we're at. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm processing just how shit that looked. Okay, let me see what the reception is like on that has 68K views. Okay, this is the IGN. I'm not even looking at the like to dislike ratio, but I want to see what it is. Maybe it's good. Oh, I mean, it's not great. Okay. So a little less. Let's see. Bro, this is what I dreamed Smite would look like. So much potential in competitive games. Strategic MOBA with deck for invocations. How many times, old man? How many?
Hi everyone, and welcome to this first presentation of Spellcasters Chronicles. My name is Laura Korouble and I'm the lead producer on the project.
And I'm Gregory Diaconu. I'm game director of this game we've been working on with a lot of passion for so long now, and that we're so excited to show to the world.
Spellcasters Chronicles is a 3v3 action strategy game, and what we're
Last I knew Quantic Dream was NetEase? Really?
going to show you today is a video from our beta build.
Yeah, and we are going to see 3 spellcasters in this video. We are going to see the Astral Monk, the Iron Sorcerer, and the Stone Shaman. They all have their own powers, their own abilities, and their own tactics that they will bring to the battlefield.
The game is still in its beta stages, so you might notice a few bugs here and there, and please bear with us. We still hope that you're going to be enjoying this video.
So Spellcasters is a 3v3 team-based action strategy game. You fight in those large arenas, you play a powerful mage, and your goal is to destroy the enemy life stones by using your spells, your summon, and the
Connecting a lot of dots here feels a bit conspiratorial, right?
abilities of your own spellcaster.
You know what's weird is like I see this and I'm like, well, I've seen that a million fucking times before. But I also feel like a lot of people are gonna put Deadlock, and I think they did put Deadlock in the same box, right? And that, I mean, I get it, but also I don't know why Deadlock resonates with me so much. Like even from their art style, and as it's been progressing, I've been enjoying it even more. I don't know why Deadlock resonates with me, but then I look over at something like this and it does nothing for me. It looks like it's a MOBA, 3v3, 3 lanes. So you're just kind of dealing with 1v1s on lane. It's interesting.
At the beginning of the game, what is extremely important is to expand your territory by capturing the alpha.
Okay.
And one of the big things about the game is also the ability to fly at all times. You can go around the arena as freely as possible, use it to fight, use it to have a strategic view of the battle, and use it to engage into big battle in the air with the enemy spellcasters, like right now.
Valve magic, right. I don't know how to describe it, but I get it. Yeah, well, okay, so let me ask you, like, I think this is where I'm at too, and this is why because I can't properly articulate it, but you're right about the intent of it. But then I look at this and I'm like, maybe, like, what if their intent isn't, you know, to I mean, push live service or whatever. I don't know. I know that when I watch Deadlock and watching it grow, closed play test, it's completely free. It's invite only. They're not marketing it. They're not doing any of this bullshit. They're literally building it, letting people test it, and then making changes based on that, implementing new content. And it feels like the proper way to do early access if you're in, the position like Valve is, where you have infinite amounts of money. The thing about Valve and Deadlock is it doesn't feel like they're making it to make a shit ton of money. I mean, they're a business at the end of the day. Of course, they're going to make money somehow. We don't know what that looks like yet. But I think you're right on the intent. Like when I look at this, I don't know if it's just the character design or the abilities or the fact that it's 3v3, but this all just feels I don't know. It just feels like yet another game that's sanded down and built to make money, or that they're hoping that it makes money. And I don't know why I get that feeling outside of the art style. And there's something more there.
Very intense beginning.
If you were to show me, granted, I think the gameplay is going to be different, but if you were to show me this trailer that we just watched on Steam and put it right next to Horizon, I would have, and if you told me that the same studio made both of those titles, I'd believe it. And I think that's another thing too, is like this art style is so fucking generic nowadays. And so, yeah. Partner code 20% off this week. Yes, guys, gamer subs. Listen, I don't have any right now because I had a coffee this morning. But listen, gamersubs.gg, 20% off site-wide. Use code BigFry. Dude, Wags literally promotes fucking gamer subs for me more than I do. I'm very bad at self-promotion, but go over there, pick something up, 20% off all fucking week until the 27th.
Game.
I'm terrible at self-promo, bro. I am. I'm sorry.
To capture altars, to
Tisley redeemed ad time. I got you, brother.
The altar has those yellow elements.
Maybe what's off is the hyper-saturated terrain. Deadlock is more grounded to an extent. Yeah, maybe.
The territory is the only place where you can summon your creatures.
Has there been studies has there been like studies most friend groups are trios? Dude, I will say, man, trio gameplay is ass. It's AIDS and it's a fucking cancer to multiplayer gaming. I was talking to Joe about War Dogs, and I sent him a message in private once we found out more about it, and I literally said, I was like, thank you for not restricting squad sizes to 3, 4, or 5. When War Dogs comes out, you can literally have a squad of 20 if you can fit them in a server and go hard. I'm so sick and tired of trios. I think that's another thing that really resonates with me for Deadlock is it's 6v6. So you can at least have, like, dude, I play with Wags, Red, Blackout, Arctic, Flo, Fuzzy, me. Like, we are literally, like, we are a group of like 7 or 8 people. And there's not a lot of games that we can all play at once. We've been playing Deadlock and we've been playing fucking World of Warcraft, Inflated Chair, what's up, dude? So like, dude, these 3v3s automatically, like this is something that like people would play before the rest of the group gets online. You know what I mean? It's just ridiculous. I hate trios.
Yeah, and you can see at the bottom right of the screen the map that shows the state of each territory for each team, and you can see that for now the game is fairly balanced.
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna sound like an old man, dude. I grew up playing SOCOM, and it was fucking 8v8, and it was awesome. All right, like I mean, that's another thing. I guess maybe I should have fucking brought up too in that video, dude. Even the player numbers have been carved down to nothing.
This stage.
Yeah, still a bit of an advantage to the blue team. They already have captured the central altar. And
Kyle, that's one of the questions I'm going to ask them when they come back on the podcast. I reached out to them yesterday. We're going to start putting something together to try to get an interview, and I want to ask all the weird questions.
Conqueror, like the sorcerer that we are seeing right now, which goal is to really push the lanes and capture.
I don't know why the hell 4-player squad limit was implemented in so many games. So a lot of like bits and bytes comes down to like 64, 128. It's the reason why Battlefield is 64 players, and then when they went to 2042, they did 128. 32, 64, 128, 512, 1024. Like it's always in like calculations like that. But now with War Dogs, we have 100 players, and like Kyle just pointed out, there's 3 teams. How do you have 100 players? Does one team have like an extra person? Is it 34 versus 33 versus 33? I don't understand that either. I think it's got to be 99 players. So it's 33 on each team. Maybe. Love that about AA as well. 10-16 versus 10-16. Why do we not see anything like that anymore? Dude, I don't know. Like, honestly, that's the one thing. If we ever jumped into the multiplayer space, Flo, I would have loved to do, like, if we're doing third person, like I'm making SOCOM 8v8. Like, we're doing that. If we're doing, like, a Ghost Recon or a first-person shooter, like, it's going to be, like, 8v8. I think maybe the problem, and maybe this is something that we just haven't seen, is it tougher to fill lobbies that way with smaller player counts? I don't know. I think the way you would do that is you would have a rotation of maps, some that are built for, like, 6v6, some are built for 10v10, some are built for 12v12 and further. And so when a lobby gets up, it maybe switches automatically to the maps that are built for larger arenas. And then if you can't fill a server because the player numbers are down, it drops to smaller maps to be able to keep those engagements going. I don't know. 64 versus 64 is a lot easier to code than 23 versus 23. It definitely has something to do with that. Snork, appreciate you, dude. Also happy to see that indies are growing faster. Yeah, here's what I'll say, dude. Indies are the future, but I don't think for me, indies are ever going to be where I want to be as a gamer. And I think a lot of people feel the same way. When you're talking about the FPS space, the true indie titles are very rare to find good ones. Or if you do, dude, they're in development forever. That's just what it is. Would love to play some Incursion Red River soon. When are we doing that? It's got to be next week. I know Blue wants me to play because they're doing their creator play test right now. And I know I have to do it. If I can be real, I hate that I am the way that I am. If I can be real about Incursion Red River, it's a good game. It's a good game that somebody's going to play, once or twice. Kudos to the ones that are playing that game consistently. I couldn't do it. The last time we played it, it was fun, but we were still just moving around, like, putting trackers in boxes and then leaving. The loop wasn't satisfying to me. The co-op campaign interests me a lot. I want to try the co-op campaign. I hope that it's good. It's just that's for me, man. My motivation to play these games is at an all-time fucking low. It really is, dude. I've been really enjoying playing WoW. Obviously, I can't make content on that because nobody gives a shit. But I've also enjoyed playing Rainbow Six Siege. Hey, guess what? Let me pull it in for a second. Guess what? I can't make content on that because my audience doesn't give a shit. My audience doesn't give a shit about the games that I'm playing right now, and I don't give a shit about anything that anybody wants me to play right now. That's the state of my life. What's up, Big Fry and chat? Yo, Nacho, what's up, dude? Yeah, Jufro, have you checked in on Out of Action? I did. I played 2 rounds with a half full lobby. That's it. Like, that's where we're at, what else is fucking going on, dude? Check the new vids people have been putting out on it. Red River actually could get good. I don't doubt that game is going to eventually be good, but I don't know. Maybe we got to try it. A co-op campaign is it 4-player co-op, Flo? Maybe we set that up for something like early next week. Check the new vids. More Red Dead next week. I know I have to finish it. I have to finish Red Dead. I do. I know I do. I miss big style multiplayer games. I wish we could get a solid modern follow-up to something like PlanetSide. Dude, I wish we got a new PlanetSide. Yeah, here's the thing. If Battlefield 6 couldn't keep people playing, think we're genuinely like in a space where like FPS multiplayer is hurting. Because Battlefield 6, for as many issues as the game has, it's actually it's a decent game. You know, it's a good game. I would go on record and say that it's good. It's a good game. But it's missing content. Everybody keeps clamoring for content. I keep clamoring for content. I think the bigger issue with Battlefield is the core gameplay loop is not satisfying enough anymore to keep people engaged. Battlefield 3, when it came out back in the day, was so groundbreaking. We had seen games like it, but nothing at that scale, right? And it was fucking incredible. Battlefield 4, same thing. And then Battlefield 1 came out, and I think Battlefield 1, from a gameplay perspective, was not great. But it was so immersive. And I think Battlefield 1 was kind of the start of the downfall, but a lot of people hold that in high regard. And I think the gimmick has worn off for a lot of people to where it's like, wow, I'm playing with 64 players. Yeah, we've been doing that for a decade plus, you know. So the gimmick and the allure of playing with 100 players or 64 players, and that's it. And then it's just, okay, we run, die. It's fun. It can be fun for a day, fun for an afternoon. And then what? And then people are looking at the meta game, the progression. Okay, well, how do I unlock skins? How do I keep the dopamine up? And Battlefield 6 failed so horribly at that. You forgot Battlefield Hardline? Yeah, no, I didn't. And so, yeah, Woozy, we're taking a look at what's this fucking game called? Spellcaster Chronicles, I think it's called. Without the immersion, Battlefield 1 would not have been good. Classes were just not good. Yeah, I don't know. I think we need an evolution in the FPS space. Do I think War Dogs is going to be that? No. I think War Dogs is going to run into very similar issues. And unfortunately for War Dogs, I like those guys a lot and I wish them the best. But I think they're going to run into similar issues of keeping the player base around because there's only so much round-based content people are going to play. And so your focus has to be on that meta progression, and it seems like they're leaning that way, but how deep are they going with it? The multiplayer gimmick is completely gone. Yeah, it is. It's the reason why I think Tarkov was so successful in its space, right? Tarkov was the first, like, gritty, grounded, major extraction shooter that I don't want to say respected your time, but that challenge, it made people feel like that was the next evolution, and it was. And then now even that, I think the extraction shooter genre has been saturated with cash grabs and terrible games. I don't know what's next. For me, I think what I would like to see next would be that planet-side large scale where you take what War Dogs is doing with their faction warfare and you completely crank that up to where you're in a persistent war. Every night you log in, everything you're doing is going towards helping out factions, helping out, earning resources. Like you need to have that next evolution of gameplay to where you're not just solely focused on run, die, game over. Oh, man, dude, we captured so many points. Okay, let's spawn in a new map. Run, die. Oh, I'm at A. Yeah, okay, it's cap. Okay, I'm going to grab a tank. We're going to go to B. And then the match is over, and then we do it all over again. We need more. And I think the player numbers are telling us that we need more, right? First person Foxhole. Yeah, dude, take Foxhole first person and crank that shit up to planet-sized persistent. I don't need planet-sized persistent conflict, but we need persistent conflict with stakes that are outside of the game, where you're constantly working towards something with your faction, with your team. The multiplayer gimmick is gone. Makes me worry for Karma Cut's game. Wonder how that's doing. I think it's doing well. I think Karma Cut, I mean, they're not going to Steam right off the bat, right? So we're never going to really know what their player numbers are like. But, I mean, they're still in early play testing. I tried Toxic Commando's demo. It's really fun. Yeah, guys, if you have a chance, try the Toxic Commando demo. It came out, I think, yesterday on Steam. It's super fucking sick. Battlefield 6 has become more of the same cliche. I moved on from extraction shooters to Starfield and Cyberpunk. Well, and I think that's why I think you're right. My natural progression was I played a shit ton of Battlefield 6 at launch, and then I looked around the space. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to go play Red Dead Redemption. And dude, what a game. I haven't finished it yet, though. I got to finish it. I'm on the last chapter. But, yeah, I think a lot of people are in the same boat, you know? You got to build it first, Fry. Well, so this is kind of the point, though. Building a game like that is incredibly difficult. It's one of those things where I don't want to sit here and sound like I'm saying just add co-op, because so many people fucking do that. Can you just add co-op? And it's like the most monumental fucking thing to do.
I'm going to have an unpopular opinion, but both the consumer and game developers are to blame.
No, it's not unpopular.
This is what you all get. I'm just watching the hobby crash and burn. Glad I didn't get to invest it into gaming.
Yeah.
Godspeed.
Yeah. Dude, Dillybod, $20 super chat. Dude, super generous. You did not need to do that. I'm reading messages anyway. We're guys, I appreciate the support. I'm never going to turn it down. But thank you so much for that. Yeah, dude. That's one thing that I've learned a lot. There's a huge divide between game devs and gamers. There is. Like Helldivers Major Orders. Yes. Take that concept. Helldivers Major Orders. Do you see how big and impactful that was? When everybody was logging in and feeling like they were working towards something as a community. Think about that, dude. Everybody wants social elements, right? And it's so surprising to me that the MMO genre is struggling so much, because it's clear to me, just looking around the space, people want to play together and they want to work towards something bigger than themselves. Like, yeah, that's human nature. I think Helldivers Major Orders, I think if you take that concept and you bring it into...
I'm going to have an unpopular opinion, but
I'm so sick of... Dude, Streamlabs, bro, I've had enough. I fixed it,
what you all get.
And then it
I'm
glitched.
I'm just watching the hobby crash and burn.
Dude,
Glad I didn't get to invest it into gaming.
Alert box.
Godspeed.
Brother, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Why are you talking twice? Anyway, I swear to God, dude. I hate it, bro. And the thing is, dude, for me, we're just going to get away. For me, when you, okay, so let's do this, because I wonder if Streamlabs is also just reading it as a fucking tip. Also, can I zoom out here? Here we go. I'm going to text to speech. I'm going to take that off, and let's just see what happens there. If we get another one, hopefully that'll fix it. I think most people, like, when you look at it, they just want social elements. They want to feel like they're working towards something. But in order to build out that infrastructure, it's insane. It's an insane amount of dev work. And so it's not like I'm sitting here going like, why don't you guys just fucking build it? I'm saying if you really wanted to capitalize on the next, like, where gaming is going and where I think people need it to go, that's the move. But that is so tough. You know, Helldivers is backed by fucking Sony, right? The fantasy of multiplayer peaked around PS2, in my opinion. I remember playing it on my laptop. I think it peaked at PS3. The reason why it peaked at the PS3, dude, this is a great conversation, by the way. The reason why I think multiplayer peaked at PS3 is because we watched the graphical leap go from PS2 to PS3, and that was unfucking believable. Like, going from SOCOM 2's graphics to then seeing SOCOM Confrontation was mind-blowing to little old me. And then going from the PS3 to the PS4 was a pretty significant jump. But the problem that happened there is when they went to the PS4 or that generation, Xbox stopped investing, like, heavily into their multiplayer, studios. Halo went on the downturn. Gears went on the downturn. Everything kind of just turned off. And then the PlayStation side of things, where they had so many incredible franchises on the PS3 from the multiplayer side. They shifted focus completely to single player experiences. And so even though there was a graphical leap from the PS3 to the PS4, if you were a multiplayer player back in the PS3 days, they left you for dead. The last really big and I don't even want to say big because it was tacked on as fuck, but it was still great. The last big multiplayer game for PlayStation at the time was The Last of Us. And then you had they pivoted to Destiny, and then, you know, Bungie, like, they became a Sony studio, and like that's it. We went from, dude, we had the cream of the crop back on the PS3. So I think that's where it peaked. I think that's where gaming peaked, to be honest with you. Not saying there hasn't been gems and good games come out since then, but we've gone from being inundated and tidal waved with like incredible IP after incredible game after incredible game to slop, great game. Slop, great game. And it's just like, there's just more and more bullshit coming out nowadays. There was a lot of bullshit back then too, but man, we were on the cusp of greatness, dude. Most of it is slop.
Like the Stone Shaman
Speaking
right
of,
here, that is great to support and enhance your armies. And we have here the duelist, like the Astral Monk, that are great.
Yankee, yeah, it's not about a massive grind.
Battlefield.
It's not about a massive grind. It's about a consistent grind. It's about keeping you, you know, it's funny. They always talk about like daily active users. And this is, in my opinion, one of the big reasons why current day World of Warcraft is so tiresome to play, you know, compared to back in Wrath of the Lich King days. They always focus on daily active users. They want to hit the daily active user number so that it looks good to their shareholders. And then it puts the value of their game up, because people, Rainbow Six just put out a post today talking about their daily active users. Dude, Rainbow Six Siege hits 2.5 million daily active users. Did you guys know that? That's insane. But these games also don't focus on giving you a rewarding enough experience to make you want to log in every fucking day. Right? It's like everything's check boxes. You know? Do you think scoreboard and rank grind is enough to players need achievements to chase? No, it needs more now. 10 years ago, I think scoreboard and rank grind was enough. But here's the thing. I say all of this, and this is why there's obviously anomalies, right? We talk about the content. We talk about the fact that players need more, but then, you look at this. This blows my brain. What are we doing? How is Counter-Strike still the fucking biggest shooter on Steam by far? And these people are still playing Dust 2. They're still playing Mirage and Inferno. They're literally still, every time a new map comes out, it just gets fucking banned in the competitive pool. These people are still just grinding this game. Why did this game stick? Why is Valorant sitting here with like 4 million daily active users? Why? And so we talk about all this stuff, and I do think that the future of gaming is that large scale, persistent, the Helldivers approach, but massive, bro. But then we have an anomaly like this, and it's mind blowing. And I know some of this has to do with, obviously, with the gambling and the loot boxes and shit like that, but it's just insane to me. They're eating good. 5,000 hours. Fuck Mirage. Dude, first off, Inferno, great fucking map. Mirage is all right. I love Inferno. Inferno is like, but like, I also haven't played Counter-Strike in fucking like over a year. I disagree. I like curated games with levels. I think we need to bring levels back. There's a lot of games with levels though. Fuck this seamless shit. It fucks with map design. I do agree with you though. That game looks okay, but Counter-Strike 2 still plays to this day. Dude, it's insane. To see that kind of number is nuts. And the thing is guys, you can't see this one. I'm going to kill my camera for a second. Well, dude, 1.8, and it peaked. That was 10 months ago. That's crazy. Also, I just realized the chat box isn't on. That's crazy. In my opinion, it's because the maps are not the content, the players are. I don't look at players as content, though. I don't think, you know, if you're looking at 1.4 million and it went up to 1.8, what I don't think it's the players. I think it's the loop. You play the game, you get better at the game. There's simple ranks, and then you unlock cases that you then need keys for. So it keeps you in the ecosystem of Steam. You're spending a little bit of money here and there. You're getting some dope skins. And it's just that loop is so satisfying. And it is. But, like, to be able to play the game consistently is fucking, for this many years. I mean, Counter-Strike, what does it say? For over 2 decades? Counter-Strike's got to be pushing 30 years, right? It's satisfying to get better. People like the competition and reward. Yeah. But let me ask you this, though. It's satisfying to get better. Why does it work in Counter-Strike, but it doesn't work in Battlefield 6? Its accessibility as well, for fuck's sakes, is still playable on 20-year-old hardware. True. That's probably part of it. Yeah, that's probably true. Counter-Strike Source taught me how to type when I was younger. I remember jumping into PC gaming, and I played World of Warcraft and Counter-Strike coming from a console. And dude, I remember playing Counter-Strike for months, and I just kept getting my ass kicked while I learned keyboard and mouse. There's no skill gap in Battlefield 6? I don't think that's true. I think there's a skill gap. I don't think it's a high as a skill gap as a game like Counter-Strike. But it doesn't have a competitive scene that has been built for the last 20 years. So is that what it is? Is it because of that established, franchise? Oh, wait, what are you guys linking me here? Charlie Intel and IGN. What is this? Hold on. Is this the same article? In my opinion, yes. I mean, that could be. Yo, what? This just broke 2 minutes ago. Xbox head Phil Spencer is retiring on Monday. And Xbox president Sarah Bond, long thought to be Spencer's heir, has apparently resigned. Whoa. Uh-oh. Wait, which one of this is an Xbox? I don't know. Are you an Xbox? Is this an Xbox? Go fuck yourselves, both of you. You both absolutely fucking ruined the brand. Yeah, I don't care. Wow. But I mean, there's a story there, though, because if she, long thought to be his heir, has resigned, the new CEO of Microsoft Gaming will be Asha Sharma. Asha Sharma. Let's see. Who the fuck is this? Let us go to the LinkedIn. Asha Sharma. Let's go to the LinkedIn. All right. Where'd you come from? Meta? Oh, God. Boop. Marketing. Microsoft. So she was a marketing in Microsoft for 2 years. Went to Porch Group, VP of Product Engineering at Meta. Instacart, was a board member at Home Depot. Oh, still is. President, Core AI product. Oh, here we go. Leading the product portfolio for AI models, apps, agents, responsible. Oh, lordy lord. Oh, it's over. Bye-bye. Oh, we're fucked. Dude, Blue Drake's gonna be fucking, he's gonna be eating good. I wouldn't say there's no skill gap, but I think Battlefield 6 has an issue. Good players being able to carry. People like games where they can be the hero and carry the match. That's fair. That's true. Palantir Plant, Discord as well. Dude, right? Darker days ahead for Xbox, and I'm not talking about the cool, gritty Gears of War kind. Dude, it's insane. So they're I'm so curious as to why she resigned. Let's pull this article up here. Man, I gotta say, I'm not a fan of what Spill Fencer. I'm not a fan of what Spill Fencer actually did for Xbox. I genuinely think he is a gamer that ruined the fucking brand doing this fuck exclusivity thing, but where you can play our games on every platform imaginable. I think it ruined the, I don't care what anybody says, man. Exclusive sell consoles. Spill Fencer. Yeah, that's what we're calling him from now on. I want to thank Phil for his extraordinary leadership and partnership. Okay. So wait, full emails from Nadella. I need Nadella's, where's her email? Reading all this bullshit. Okay, Sharma is a former VP of Product and Engineering at Meta and former Instacart COO. Is also a board member. Okay, yeah, you just went to her LinkedIn like I did. She joined Microsoft in 2024. In her email to Microsoft staff, she wrote, "My first job is simple. Understand what makes this work and protect it. That starts with 3 commitments. First, great games." That's bullshit. That's bullshit, though. What was the last, like, really, really solid Xbox title? Everything begins here. We must have great games beloved by players before we do anything. Unforgettable characters, stories that make us feel. Innovative gameplay and creative excellence. Yeah, okay. Bullshit. Second, the return of Xbox. We will recommit to our core Xbox fans and players, those that have invested us for 25 years, and to the developers who built expansive universes. We will celebrate our roots with a renewed commitment to Xbox, starting with console, which has shaped who we are. So is she saying that they want to return to console? It connects us to the players and fans who invest in Xbox and to the developers who build ambitious experiences for it. Gaming now lives across devices, not within the limits of any single piece of hardware. As we expand across PC, mobile, and cloud, Xbox should feel seamless, instant, and worthy of the communities we serve. We will break down the barriers so developers can build once and reach players everywhere without compromise. Okay, never mind. We are witnessing the reinvention of play. To meet the moment, we will invent new business models and new ways to play by leaning into what we already have. We will not treat those worlds as static IPs to milk and monetize. We will build a shared platform and tools that empower devs and players to create and share their own stories. This is all a bunch of bullshit. This is going to be the quote tweet 4 years from now. We will not treat those worlds as static IPs to milk and monetize. Yeah, we'll fucking see. Yeah, this is all corporate slop speak. Whatever. I want to see why she resigned. That's the story. Gaming is, yeah. As we celebrate Xbox 25th year, the opportunity and innovation agenda in front of us is expansive. I am long on gaming and its role at the center of the consumer ambitions. And as we look ahead, I'm excited to share we'll become executive vice president and CEO. Man, this is a huge shift. Reporting to me. Wait, what? Asha Sharma will become executive vice president and CEO. Microsoft Gaming reporting to me. So she's not stepping down? Wait, what? Matt Booty will become executive vice president and chief content officer, reporting to Asha. Man. Last fall, I shared with Satya that I was thinking about stepping back and starting the next chapter of my life. From that moment, we aligned on approaching this transition with intention. Dude, that's crazy. Today marks an exciting new chapter. It's a new era of Microsoft gaming. Are you ready? Yeah, okay. I'm also grateful for the strength of our studio's organization. So interesting. As part of this transition, oh, here we go. Sarah Bond. Right. Okay. Sorry. Sarah, I'm getting the names confused. Sarah Bond has decided to leave Microsoft to begin a new chapter. Sarah has been instrumental during a defining period for Xbox. Sorry. Yeah. Sarah Bond is stepping down. I'm getting confused. There's so many names here. Do we have an email from Sarah Bond? No. Her stepping down was posted within Phil Spencer's post. Sorry, I'm scrolling around here, guys. My bad. Yeah. Wow. I think she left on bad terms. I think she left on bad terms. That's what I'm reading. Huh. That's wild, bro. Gotta love a good board. Steven Sharif knows that. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. Huh. Wonder if Bond resigned voluntarily or not. Yeah, something happened. I fully believe something just happened. The fact that she didn't put her own post out while everybody else did pushed her out. Maybe something happened. Yep. What are the chances that either of these two get picked up by Ubisoft? I mean, I don't know. Phil Spencer's getting pretty old. I don't know what Phil's gonna do next. If I could be honest with you, dude, like I don't care. Definitely some some corporate backstabbing, because she's been like, I would say she's been kind of the face of all of these like presentations and stuff for quite a while. I legit thought she was going to be, taking over. The fact that she just stepped down and without an actual message is fucking crazy. But yeah, Phil, I don't know what Phil's gonna do, and honestly, I don't care. I think Phil was a huge detriment. Granted, was Phil Spencer the guy behind? Literally, Xbox has been trashed since the 360, right? 360 was like their last big hurrah. They fucked up with the Xbox One. They got absolutely destroyed by the PS4. And they decided to, instead of actually fighting back and making console exclusives and actually, giving the gamers what they want, they just said, fuck it. We're not gonna battle in the console space. We're not gonna battle in the exclusive space. We're just gonna be everywhere. And how's that working out? I don't think it's working out very well. That's crazy, dude. And then the other thing that was linked here, guys, I saw this report this morning. This is fucking crazy. Roblox reportedly has more daily active users compared to PlayStation, Steam, and Xbox combined. What? I knew Roblox was pretty huge. When you see it broken down like that, though, that's fucking nuts. Roblox has officially surpassed PlayStation and Steam combined in total engagement, highlighting a major shift in where fans enjoy their games. That's crazy. I don't know how I feel about that. That's insane. Yeah, that's honestly not too surprising, especially with how young kids are using tech nowadays. That's scary. That's scary, bro. The games that are in Roblox are insane. It's kind of crazy. Oh, yeah, they referenced the Apillion article. Roblox recorded just over 10 billion monthly hours of engagement. Holy fuck. 10 billion monthly hours. Whoa. Holy fuck. Roblox is now the single most engaged gaming platform per month. Dude, we just got to do a Roblox channel, bro. Which games are you playing at the moment? TBC Classic, still playing Battlefield 6. Here's what my day looks like, dude. I wake up, I make content, I log on to World of Warcraft, and then I go back to work a little bit. And then we've been slowly inching back into Rainbow Six Siege. We've been playing Deadlock. Yeah, really, dude, it's World of Warcraft, Deadlock, Rainbow Six, Battlefield 6 occasionally. And I mean very occasionally. Battlefield 6 really, when I realized that I was logging in to just check off challenges and I didn't really enjoy a lot of the things that I was doing, it just kind of sucked. So I've really fallen out of it. And a little bit of Arc Raiders. I haven't played Arc Raiders in a couple of weeks, but yeah, it's Deadlock, Rainbow, and WoW is kind of where I've been at. This is crazy. Reaching massive... Wait, Grow a Garden is one of the clearest examples reaching massive concurrent player counts. Is there a Roblox smashes? This is from August of last year. Smashes concurrent user record thanks to war between two games. In the end, Grow a Garden came out on top with a staggering 22 million concurrent players. Dude, what? Guys, we are we are so out of touch. Bro, we're talking about Battlefields. Bro, I can't even fathom that number. The biggest Battlefield title of all time, player number wise, was like a speck of dust on this game's ass. Isn't Roblox not profitable though? I don't know. I know a lot of people. I remember watching videos and reading articles a few years back where the creators themselves were making money because they were able to do microtransactions within the game. I think it's super profitable from the creator standpoint in terms of like Roblox or whoever the fuck, like, is it Roblox company that runs Roblox, whoever the fuck they are. I don't know if they're making a lot of money. I have no idea. I would assume that they would take a split of every single like microtransaction that would be built into their experiences, right? I read somewhere that Grow a Garden developer made 12 million in the month of May. Holy shit. Bro, why are people not making Roblox games? An idle game on Roblox is wild. Is that what Grow a Garden is? Voice chat still not allowed, right? Fuck if I know, dude. As of Q3 2025, Roblox reported a net loss of 257 million, which was wider than in 2024, with full year 2025 losses projected to reach approximately 1.1. They lost $1.1 billion in 2025? What? Who is bankrolling Roblox? You release the tools and subsidize the content for your game with your players making it and then take a decent chunk of the revenue. Well, apparently it's not a good business model if they're still losing money. Hold on. Who's bankrolling Roblox? To be able to afford those kind of losses and still operate is fucking nuts. Okay, founded in 2004 by David Baszucki, who is a Canadian-born American entrepreneur, engineer, and software developer. Okay, but no. Who the fuck is bankrolling them? Because, yeah, they just shut down Gilded, right? Okay, so the company was eventually purchased in 1998 for $20 million by MSC. Okay. Okay, so those guys left. That's great. Okay. Holy shit. Okay, so a Series G funding round in February of 2020. I'm going to pull this up here. I'm just so curious about the business of this. A Series G funding round in February of 2020 raised $150 million for Roblox Corp and valued the company at $4 billion. By October 2020, Roblox Corp had begun planning to become a public company, and we knew that. In the same month, Dragoneer Investment Group, what the fuck is that? Led a Series H round of funding that valued the company at $29 billion. What? Okay, who's Dragoneer Investment Group? Oh. Dragoneer is based in San Francisco, was founded in 2012 by Mark Stad. I can't click on him. That's never a good sign. Stad was an investment professional who had previously worked at the investment group of Santa Barbara, TPG Capital, and McKinsey & Company. If you guys don't know who McKinsey & Company is, these are the people that the one guy who is now the director of Discord came from McKinsey & Company. And when you look at their controversies, they've been associated with a number of notable scandals. The collapse of Enron, the 2008 financial crisis, facilitating state capture in South Africa. You know, just your typical investment company things. Not a big deal. Interesting. Not a big deal. Notable venture capitalist investments. Oh, yeah, they invested in fucking everything. Man. It's not a big deal. They were just, you know, you have people involved in Roblox that were involved in the collapse of Enron. Not a big deal for a kid's, kids gaming platform. Whatever. I mean, I'm not saying anything. The Roblox isn't profitable. There are some significant caveats. Over the last 12 months, operating cash flow, a far more important measure than accounting-defined profits, were $650 million, about 20% of revenue. Roblox has been cash positive for at least 24 quarters. Interesting. A 40+ billion market cap? Yeah. What the fuck? Roblox has had some problems with recent lawsuits dealing with children's exploitation. Yeah. I think it actually posts here. Yeah, their safety standards and content moderation. While its user base continues to grow, the platform faces pressure to balance massive player counts with stronger protections. Let's look at what's going on. Petition to remove Roblox CEO reaches 100K signatures amid child safety concerns. That's that David Bazuki. Yep. Who started the petition? Do we know? David Bazuki. Okay. Ultimately responsible for the safety and integrity of the platform, Mason Hebden. Okay, who's Mason Hebden? Oh, I like digging into this stuff. I'm sorry. I'm going down a rabbit hole. Who's Mason Hebden? Is that content creator? Because I know there was a content creator who was on the 15-year-old Mason Hebden. Oh, he's just a 15-year-old dude. Interesting. Huh. If you Google Roblox, nothing but news about the lawsuits. Look, there's a huge problem with child safety online. All right. A Schlepp, that's who I'm thinking of. Schlepp. Yeah, I remember seeing something like Schlepp brought it to like the attention and made a video and then he got banned, right? I miss peak 2014, 2016 Roblox. It was perfect. Now it's just brain rot and predators. Yeah, I remember that. There's a huge problem with protecting children online, right? And it's funny. So we see this, we talk about what's going on with Discord. The thing that I hate about it is there's a lot of predators out there. What are the chances Jeffrey had a Roblox account? Dude, it's probably bigger than that. What are the chances that Jeffrey had a shell company that fucking invested, much bigger than that. But so the problem that I have with it, it's gotten so much worse over the last decade now that younger and younger kids are online. It's so fucking disgusting. The crazy thing when you think about the situation, you have all of these massive fucking investment corps that are throwing millions, billions of dollars towards a platform like Roblox because there's money to be made, right? And those people are also lobbying, in the political sphere with just hundreds of millions of dollars are being passed around. And then at the same time, you have the government that is now cracking down on the platforms, trying to, protect the children, right? But then when we talk about when you get into the Epstein files and stuff like that, how many of those motherfuckers are involved in, the other side of the coin there, where they be fucking them kids? It's just so crazy. All these rich motherfuckers are like, almost every one of them. I'm not going to say that, but all these rich motherfuckers are just throwing money at platforms and then pretending in public that they actually care about child safety. It's just weird. But give us all your data. Jimby, what up, dude? What if he designed, made the game idea Roblox? Even Fortnite has predators. They'll only go so far to protect kids as long as it still makes them money. Yeah, that's kind of, a long tail way of saying, they only care about protecting kids as long as it doesn't affect them making, money in their investments. If you follow the money, you'll see what's really going on behind the scenes. It's so crazy. Roblox is so huge that they probably need tens of thousands of moderators. Yeah, I mean, when I'm reading that even one fucking experience on the platform has 22 million, what was that? Was that 22 million daily actives? What are we talking about, man? That is so insane. I don't even know where the fuck that was. Okay, go away. That is so fucking insane. David Baszucki, the CEO, literally floated the idea of a dating feature on Roblox. Wait, really? Hold on. David Baszucki, Roblox dating app. Let me see. Roblox and dating, what the Roblox CEO has in mind for the future and what this means for the already dangerous gaming platform. Roblox CEO announces plans for dating feature, considers platform to be a place of connect. Oh yeah, bro's got to go. Yeah, brother's got to go. Yeah, no, bro. Yeah, no, bro. Yeah, no. We got to take guys like this out behind back. Just shotgun back of the throat. Blow the teeth out the front. Yeah, guys like this just need their teeth blown out the front. You know what I mean? That's crazy, bro. When asked to elaborate while a guest on tech, you have young people who are going through a mental health crisis and finding people on Roblox to connect with. It sounds gratuitous of me to say this, but I have parents saying my kid is alive because they found people on Roblox. Brother, holy fuck. Dude. Ethan was just 12 years old when he was targeted by an adult sexual predator who disguised his identity to befriend Ethan. Once he gained his trust, his predator coerced him into... Oh my God, dude. What the fuck are we talking about? Despite many lawsuits and even reports that have referred to Roblox as a pedophile's hellscape. Dude, yeah, what are we doing? Holy fuck, man. Yeah, then be a better parent. That, I left a comment. Somebody was responding to a comment on my video today. And when I was growing up, man, if I was yelling at somebody on a headset talking shit, my mom would be at the top of the fucking stairs yelling at me, telling me to fucking turn it off. Like, they would listen and they would be able to... I'm not going to say they curated my experience, but I've been online since like 1998, browsing. You guys remember the Nabisco website playing like Lifesavers mini golf? I've been online forever. And I've never had a problem. But I mean, I say that, and then now I'm looking at shit like this, and this is blowing my fucking mind. Just how many people are actually using this, how many kids are actually using this platform. Because I can't imagine. I mean, dude, and I don't want to be judgmental, but I feel like if you're a 30-year-old on Roblox, like, there's something going on. Am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. You failed as a parent if Roblox is a thing keeping them alive and not you getting them therapy and mental health support. Yeah, no, I feel the same way. I feel the same way. Yeah, you're kind of a failure of a parent. My daughter plays. We educate her on what is appropriate conversations, interaction. That's what it should be, right? And I'm trying to think back. I don't think my parents ever educated me on what is appropriate or what isn't. Like I said, I never ran into that problem. There's shooters on Roblox better than most FPSs out there. I mean, like I said, I don't want to be judgmental because, I mean, maybe there's some shit on there and I don't understand the platform fully. But, dude, like, it feels strange. To me, this looks, just from an outside perspective, maybe not as educated, this looks like an online playground. You know? I play shooters on Roblox. It was fun. How old are you, Kirito, if you don't mind me asking? I'm an adult, so I have no clue what Roblox is. Adults shouldn't be on there, simple. Adults shouldn't be on there. But I also feel like if you're a parent, you should also educate yourself on what the platform actually is. You know, I've seen mom and dads play Roblox games with their, and I could understand that. Like if you're playing, if your kid is telling you about Roblox and you jump in and you're like playing yourself and you're playing as a family, I could see that being a thing. I don't see the problem with the age. It's more of how you interact with others. 18 plus games like bars and stuff, which are very cool. Yeah, I don't know. Like the thing about a bar, like, well, okay, educate me for the people who play. You're 21 and you still play Roblox. Okay. Educate me on... It's so weird, okay? So it's like, if you're a kid and you walk up to a bar, they're going to ask you for your ID and they're going to clearly be able to just kick you out or no, right? But when you're 7 years old, it's as easy as saying, yes, I'm 18, right? I play Roblox with my brother. Okay. Interesting. Like I said, I don't want to judge because I don't know enough about it. But it does feel strange. I don't know. There's something strange. I had a guy try to groom me when I was a kid on Habbo Hotel, and I didn't realize until a few years later. Really? My whole family always told me the dangers, but predators are called predators for a reason. Damn. These games are 10 plus verified with ID. 18 plus verified with ID. Oh, so you have to give your ID to access like 18 plus stuff? Like Discord? What's wild is that mobile is larger than Roblox, Steam, and consoles all combined in daily active users. Oh, man. Yeah, what are we doing? Let's just make a mobile idle tycoon game, Flo, and just cash out. Just be done with it. The guy ratted my PC and tried taking pictures through my webcam. What? Transient's idle clicker? That's what I'm saying. The guy ratted my PC. Dude, yeah, I guess. Dude, for me, like we would try fucking with people in like RuneScape and shit. Like we never got into, I never got into that shit. Yo, Fry, some of those Milsim Roblox games are fire though. You should give it a try. I feel like if I even installed it, like Chris Hansen would walk downstairs. You know what I mean? I just, that isn't where I want to be, you know? I'm good. It's weird to me. I was like 9. I had no clue. That's scary, Ethic. That's fucking nuts. I actually dabbled in creating Roblox games when I was like 15. Yeah, why did you have a seat? Yeah, as soon as you hit install, it's like, are you over 18? Why did you have a seat right there? We got officers upstairs, and you're going to prison now. I know a kid that made thousands from a shitty little game he made. That's crazy. Yeah, no, this is so far out of my element, dude. I would never play Roblox, so I'm good. Yeah. I just, the numbers are blowing my mind. That's actually crazy. Yeah, why don't you have a seat right there? We have police upstairs. You're a predator. You have to remember that a huge portion of that player base is logging in on mobile devices. Oh, can you play Roblox on mobile too? Most of them being grown adults waiting for school to finish so they can chat to some 5-year-old while Roblox does nothing. Jesus Christ. People love playing Roblox because it's super easy and quick to load a game. You start Roblox, you're inside of a game in less than 15 seconds. It takes ages for Steam, Epic, or whatever games, whether on PC. Oh, fuck off, buddy. How many active pedophiles as well? An active sex game? Is there sex games available on the platform? What about the Roblox users on PlayStation? Well, of course, it's the platform itself. That's where it's mainly played from, is mobile. Wow. BC Big Fry in Discord. Explain Roblox history. You want to talk to me about Roblox history? Buddy. I have a feeling that if I jumped into a call, I don't want to judge you, Kirito. I have a feeling that if I jumped in a call with you and you're telling me about Roblox as an adult, you're going to talk like this. So I play it with my brother. We like just being around children. we like being around children. All right. I want to watch his War Dogs video. I haven't watched it yet. I like playing shooter games where I know children are on my team. All right, let's watch this. Oh my God, that's loud. That's loud. War Dogs. All right, let's watch this. This is a Evolving the King of the Hill mod. Cool.
My armor nickname is Samatra. My real name is Andrei Zanin. I'm the original developer and designer of the King of the Hill mod in Arma.
Wait, they actually got the guy?
Right from the start, we knew we had to collaborate and work with the original founders of the King of the Hill mod, Sumatra and Roid Rage.
Oh, that's fucking sick.
I fell in love with that mod.
Dude, Sumatra. Man, I haven't heard that fucking name in years. Hold on a second. Bro, am I crazy, or didn't Sumatra also? Oh no, that was a Hoy World I'm thinking of. Sumatra. We used to play Invade and Annex, but that's a Hoy World. But yes, man, wow. That's crazy.
The idea of like persistence, all of the actions
that's cool.
Being worth something. What you do in this game matters for the next or the one after.
He made Wasteland, yeah.
We never played Arma 3 King of the Hill and said, I just want to make this exactly. Even Sumatra and Royd, I think, would say that there was always more that they wanted to do. War Dogs is a chance to evolve King of the Hill as a game mode.
No, Ronan, I think you're good, bro.
When I saw the first playable versions of the game here, I realized if it's going to be anything, this is exactly the thing it should be.
And we wanted to sit down and play with them and have that conversation in real time. Things we were looking at in King of the Hill that we liked.
Hold on. Okay, first off, Brother's fit is on fucking point, all right? Fanny, Hawaiian shirt, fucking you could tell the leg spread. This is peak male. This dude is a fucking alpha.
And we wanted to sit down and play with them and have that conversation in real time.
This is so
things
cool.
we were looking at in King of the Hill that we liked and wanted to amp up. Maybe things that we didn't like so much that we wanted to tone down.
That's awesome.
The essence is captured perfectly.
The foundation is there. The core gameplay is there.
And the most important...
Sorry, who is that? I'm sorry. I'm rewinding. Owner of Code 4 Gaming. Oh, that's Roid Rage.
There.
Okay, gotcha.
And the most important thing for me, I wanted to keep playing.
With King of the Hill and it as a mode, there aren't other examples other than Arma 3 King of the Hill. So the way that people approach that mode, play the mode, engage with it, community aspects, how people play different roles, all of that feedback that we get from them, it was priceless, really.
Since we have so much experience with the project, we have a lot of insight on how different things play out. And I think that's one of the core reasons why Bulkhead hired us.
Okay, the one thing I want to see, this is a cool studio, by the way. The one thing I want to see, every time you see him, Sumatra, is he wearing the same clothes? I hate that I'm like this, but like, did they just bring him in for a day to film all of this? Or does he actually work at the studio? That's what I want to know, you know? If all of the clips have him wearing the fanny pack and the Hawaiian shirt, I'm going to be a little sussy.
Whilst we honor that source material, we are looking to build something new and exciting.
We're trying to take that secret sauce from the game mode and bring it to a wider audience. The second-to-second combat is wildly different to Armor. The tools we're able to add, the role items, the equipment you're able to get and use, that's where we can make it a lot more interesting and reward the other roles that aren't just
Buzz with
infantry,
the...
foot
Wait,
soldier,
Buzz, aren't you
or
live
being
right
a
now?
pilot.
What's up, babe?
We've actually
Guys, that's my
iterated on
fiance in
progression
chat.
system. We have our
49
progression tracks
months.
and roles.
Thanks, cutie.
Really elevating destruction. We want the world to react to you as a player. The world changes, reacts, and evolves as the match is going on. We're bringing building to water.
Jesus fuck! Who the fuck was that? Oh, fuck you, Leather. Thank you for the 500 bits. You fucking asshole.
Few games will ever play the same.
Jesus.
Player-driven, emergent gameplay. The landscape will change based on how players interact with building.
The King of the Hill mode enables us to find that perfect spot between milsim and arcade shooters. If you're a milsim fan, yes, there's things here for you. If you're a Battlefield player, a Call of Duty player, and you want more depth, there's stuff for you too.
Hold on. We're rewinding. Okay, enhance. Just wanted to see if the brothers got some fucking wood hanging there.
And you want more depth, there's stuff for you too.
It's for shooter fans and everyone else. It's kind of wanted to make a sandbox where your piece of the battle can be just as important as someone else's without you having to pick up a gun and shoot people.
Wait a goddamn minute. War Dogs, King of the Hill, creators. Where's my invite, Joe? I want to be in here.
And shoot people.
Who do you got in here? Peter, Andre, you got Brian McCran right there. Brother, get me in here.
It is fundamentally a shooter game, but there's more facets.
They do work blocks too, yeah.
Running gun.
Dude, the game looks cool. The game looks very framey. I have a bad feeling about the performance. Performance looks ass. So, dude, check this out. So I put this tweet out, and Joe responded to it. I'm gonna try to find it here. I have a bad feeling about the performance, and I don't think that I'm so out to lunch at the current moment of performance. Let me find it. Oh God, he's been tweeting a lot. Here, right here. Here we go. Okay. So this was a tweet that was put out by Fantasy, who I believe is their CFO. And they basically asked, when it launches in early access, what's the one thing that matters most to you as a player? And so what I said is I want it to run well. Server issues are one thing. Hope those can get ironed out. Performance and optimization are key for me, even in early access. If I spend money on your game and it chugs to run, I'm not happy, nor am I playing your game. Agreed. Curious to know what you class as running well in terms of FPS and settings. I said, on my spec, I want to see like 90 FPS at 4K, but it really depends on what's all going on. I just know I want it to be consistent. Micro stutters, dips, and drops make me more aware of the performance issues than a real smooth, consistent 90 FPS. Am I crazy? But like 4K monitors, and they've been pushing 4K on us for about a decade now, right? Is that so crazy? Now, granted, again, I left the caveat, it really depends on what's all going on. And he says, yeah, this tweet has gone around a few WhatsApp groups in the industry in horror. Why? I stick to 1440. I usually do too, because, I mean, a lot of the times games, especially in the indie space, are not built for fucking 4K. But I'm so confused as to why that's so crazy. I remember Microsoft pushing 4K for the One X like 10 years ago. Why is that so nuts? I just said, is 90 FPS at 4K really that big of a problem? I get that UE5 is a chugger, but the industry has been pushing 4K for over a decade. And then he says, list the games out of interest. You say the industry has been pushing it. Which industry? Because console pushes 4K dynamic scaling, and then loads of games, engines, and NVIDIA push frame gen, which players hate. Battlefield is phenomenal for performance. COD is. Loads of games are. But both of those FPS examples are custom engines. I don't care. I don't care. I don't want to, like, and look, I love Joe. And like I said, if he comes back on the podcast, I'm going to fucking tell him straight up. I don't care if most of those FPS examples are custom engines. I don't give a shit. Battlefield and COD, Deadlock, WoW, Rainbow Six, various indie titles like Ground Branch, Ready or Not. Good list. And then Battlefield and COD, S tier in terms of quality. Deadlock, small scale, low performance requirements. WoW, 25 years old. Rainbow Six, Ready or Not. Why is he trying to justify it? So I saw this, and I'm just like, okay. Animations are expensive, so that's where we have to optimize. All Unreal games with lots of players struggle. I get it. But then why Unreal? Like, you know, they built this custom framework, but if it's still going to chug, and I think it's going to chug, for a lot of creators during those first couple of play tests. And I think the people with like mid-tier specs are going to chug. Yeah. 4K 90 FPS on 4080. Good luck, in my opinion, unless low settings. I mean, try it. And the thing is like I said, dude, if it's a massive fucking game, there's 100 players. Like I doubt I would get it. But the main point is, if you're targeting, let's say it's 60 FPS, or let's say it's 80 FPS at 1440, I just want that to be consistent. I don't want micro stutters. I don't want to, you know, as a grenade goes off, things drop down to 30 FPS. I don't want to see that. So whatever the frame rate, like, I'm not even a frame rate whore like that. I am okay playing a game at 60 FPS. If it's a solid, consistent 60 FPS, I'm happy with it. It'll be fine. We'll be cool. And so yeah, I think they were more focused on the FPS and less focused on the fact that I just want a consistent frame rate. Yeah, you see this? What is this? Fry, is this UE5? Yeah, so it's UE5. Yeah, we just talked about this, guys. Phil Spencer's. So what we talked about is that Phil Spencer is retiring. Asha Sharma, who is from their AI department, is taking over as CEO. But in the article, I think it was on IGN, every single person put a post out, or like they got their emails. Every single one of these who are moving around, I think Matt Booty was another one that got moved around. They all put out emails to the employees, and then that was in the article. Sarah Bond, who everybody thought was going to be like Phil Spencer's like number 2 to step into that role, she didn't even put out an email. She didn't put out a statement. She just stepped down the exact same day that Phil Spencer announces that he's retiring. So I think some nefarious corporate shit went on, and I think we're going to find out in the next few days what actually happened there. Xbox is screwed. If we're we're throwing Asha Sharma, who is from their AI, and what was the other role she had? But she's coming from AI, and I can see the writing on the wall, dude. There it is. She's currently the president of Core AI at Microsoft. Oh great, he's being replaced by a woman. This won't go wrong at all. Matt Booty, Phil Spencer, and Sarah Bond destroyed the Xbox brand. And I actually agree with that. I don't care about Phil Spencer retiring. I think he needed to retire probably 5 or 6 years ago. Putting somebody in charge of his position who was the president of the Core AI division at Microsoft is probably not great. Just going to be real. Probably one of the worst things they could have done. But we'll see what happens, bro. But yeah, look at this. Gaming isn't the same anymore. I miss this moment. Are you kidding me, bro? Are you kidding me? These three, Reggie was okay. But these two absolutely fucked their brand. What are we talking? I mean, I can't say he fucked the brand. What's his name? Sean Layton. I can't say he fucked the brand because PlayStation just pivoted and they made great moves, I guess. But in terms of if you're a multiplayer gamer, dude, these two fucking, I mean, Reggie's not even in the conversation, but these two absolutely killed it. And not in a good way. Yo, Smash T, thank you for the bits, brother. Appreciate you. L Suits, yeah. The board took control and forced Phil Spencer to retire because he borrowed $100 bill from Jason. Jason Karamandas. So AI girl takes the crown, not foreshadowing at all. Yeah, no, we're fucked. Like, well, I shouldn't say we're fucked. I haven't really utilized like an Xbox, or I can't even remember the last time I played an Xbox like first party title. So yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. Meatloaf redeemed. Check out a Steam page for a game. Which one am I looking at? What game am I looking at here? Remember G4? Dude, okay, so check this out. I got put on last night. Yo, I grew up G4 Tech TV. Check this out. Bro, guys, I had multiple midlife crises yesterday. The Toy Story 5 trailer got me in fucking shambles. But dude, check this out.
Got a little fry.
Check this out, bro. I am so old. Victor Lucas from Electric Playground. He used to co-host the Electric Playground with Tommy Tallarico in like 2007, 2008. They put this show between like X-Play and like The Lab with Leo Laporte. I loved it. Dude, Victor Lucas, an absolute fucking legend and a pioneer in the gaming like journalist coverage space, dude. He's still at it. He's wearing too many shirts. It looks kind of cold out, to be real. But you're right. Boom, boom. He's got 3 layers on. But check it out.
Here in Vancouver, which is fine because I had lots of entertainment to keep me warm. Digital Eclipse has got a couple of classic game collections to check out. Chris Hemsworth, Halle Berry, and Mark Ruffalo are in a new crime caper movie in theaters. Had to stay away from some crazy dinosaurs on my Nintendo Switch 2. Jason Momoa and Dave Bautista play accident-prone brothers in a new flick. And I'm a sci-fi bounty hunter with some crazy alien weaponry in an out-of-nowhere sequel. Welcome to Reviews on the Run.
Man, I saw this popped up on my Twitter timeline. I was like, holy fucking shit, dude. When the fuck?
Watched your latest video and it really resonated with me. The fact that it was finally coming from you because you've reached a sort of breaking point is how I've been feeling the past couple of years.
Brother, I appreciate the super chat. I think a lot of people are feeling that way too. But man, Spartacus, good to see you. I saw this. I was like, when the fuck did I grow up? When the fuck did I grow up? You know? I remember opening up my PlayStation 3. I spent the entire summer busting my ass. I bought a PlayStation 3 and I bought, it's not repeating. I fixed it, I think. I bought a PlayStation 3 and I bought a 42-inch Sharp Aquas TV. I spent the entire summer working to get that. I was a kid. And I remember just throwing on G4 all the time. It was on all the time. That dude, like, the pioneer of the sport, bro.
Reviews on the Run is presented by PMP Games. All right, you guys, we have so many things to get into. Let's jump right into it. But first, a quick shout out to our partners at PMP Games who are supporting the Electric Playground and Reviews on the Run and everything that we do here on the channel.
How old are you? I'm 33. I'm about to turn 34.
They've got a great collection of classic games and brand new games.
Watched your latest video and it really resonated with me.
Oh, it did repeat.
The fact that it was finally coming from you because you've reached a sort of breaking point is how I've been feeling the past couple of years.
Bro, why is it repeating? I can't fix it, chat. I have no idea. I don't know why. I thought I fixed it, bro. Good Lord, man. Streamlabs, dude. But yeah, dude, look at this was Victor Lucas back in the day, man. I'm 33, about to turn 34. And I feel like I'm so old, dude.
And if you shop there and you spend over $65 Canadian, there's free shipping. They've got sales all the time. So give them a follow on social media. And if you can support us by shopping there, I'd be very grateful. All right, let's talk about...
Double your super chat price since they get 2 right. Damn, you're still brand new. I'm going 36 this summer. Brother, that's not that far off. We're old as fuck now, man. CV Dub. Hi.
High on Life 2 from Squanch Games, which I was playing on the PlayStation 5 Pro.
Tommy Tallarico,
and I have to be honest, I did play a little bit of High on Life 1, but there was controversy around the person that was involved with that when that came out, and it sort of dulled the impact of the experience, and I put it down. I didn't kind of stay with it. So I was a bit worried that I didn't conclude that experience jumping into this brand new game, but don't worry, there's little bits and pieces of lore that catch you up. And this is also one of those fast and furious and silly and fun type games where it doesn't really matter what happened. It's more about what's happening and what people are talking about. This is a very goofy, silly game in the style of a lot of adults' cartoons. There are crazy characters. They say offensive things that will make you snort and laugh every once in a while. And there are sequences in this game where I did bust out laughing, laughed out loud.
Yo, Mr. Extreme, he says, hey, you're not old. I turned 50 in less than a month, by the way. I love your content. Been following your content on YouTube for years. Thank you, man. Dude, 50? Fuck, you're still young. It's weird. 50's young. I'm old. I don't know how to explain it in my fucking head, but that's just what it is. Apparently, the creator of Rick and Morty was bad and got canceled. Interesting.
Was very amused by the creativity and the inventiveness, and I'm not going to spoil any of that because this is really one of those games where you play it and you have that laugh. And
anyway, yeah, G4. Somebody just triggered a memory. I like that he's still doing it. It's super cool. What the fuck is playing right now? What the actual fuck was that? Melford, what game did you want me to look at? Let's go over here. What? I don't even know what fucking song that was. How's viewership going for it? For what? Oh, for his stuff? I'm not sure. Oh, Packboy. Was that 100 bits? Why did that play like that? That's so... Dude, shit's fucked up. Melford, what am I... Oh, Become. It's called Become. Become on Steam. Let's see. Become. Oh, this is the one where you play as the sperm, right? Is this the one where you play as the sperm and then at the end is Melfer's mom's mouth?
All starts here. One among millions. Tiny, determined, and ridiculously optimistic. They dream of purpose. But it will not be easy.
Bro, so you're just out there like swimming in balls, bro? What the hell? What? I was gonna say this is gonna like show a lot of people like what it's actually like, you know, but it was a joke. But then I saw this, it's like, oh yeah, that tracks. They made this for gamers, dude. Bro, they made this for real gamers. You know what I mean? Bro, you can upgrade? Did that say protein? What the fuck? What the fuck is this?
Where millions perished, you become.
I love it. I love that the fucking logo has the one sperm that's swimming in. That is beautiful. Oh, dude, that's crazy.
It all starts here.
Okay, shut the fuck up. That's nuts, dude. That's very cool. I like that. I can't believe someone hasn't made a game of this before. It'd be cool if it was multiplayer and it's like a Mario Kart racing game. You just have to get to the end. It's literally nuts. That's funny. It has no right to look this good, right? Yeah, what if it, yeah, that's what I'm saying, like a battle royale. Is it a roguelike? Yeah, I don't know what kind of game it is, but MMO. Guys want on one thing and it's a fucking sock, right? Dude, the sock was crazy. That caught me right off guard. Bro, I tried to play Wraith Ops last night, and the game would not fucking let me into the game. It just would not let me play. Phil Spencer, I saw, just put a tweet out. Here we go. Phil Spencer. Lord. It's rare in life to know when a chapter is closing, but after 38 years at Microsoft, that moment has arrived for me. I've made the decision to retire and begin the next chapter of my life. It's a milestone that's given me a chance to reflect on the incredible journey. Man, that's got to be, you know, as much as I don't like what he did for the brand, it's still, I don't know. I get kind of choked up, you know, when you just watch somebody like taking a step back from something they've been, you know, dude, I mean, how after 38 years at Microsoft, buddy's retiring. That's crazy. You know, as much as I don't like what he did, you got to respect it. He started working there in 1988. Thanks for letting it all turn to shit. Enjoy your yachts and board position. Oh, man. Yeah. Enjoy the golden parachute. Sad how it's ending. Sad that Xbox is unrecognizable. You saved the brand once. Best wishes. Ooh. And you thought oh my God, dude, you thought putting an Indian woman who leads AI in charge will make things better? We about to get DEI Xbox now. It's so over. Holy fuck. There's another one. No, someone who has no passion for video games is now the new boss. She specializes in AI. Rip Xbox. It's over. It's over, dude. It's chalked, man. You saved and destroyed Xbox in your tenure. Quite the accomplishment. That's wild. I'm going to click this tweet, and then there's going to be people that are telling him that it's not the right time to be saying that. Maybe not. Don't be a dick, man. Microsoft CEO killed Xbox. Who was the CEO? Xbox co-pilot incoming? 100%. He has no power in Microsoft? No. And honestly, when it comes to like major decisions, he has power, obviously, but a lot of these decisions are made by board and made by committee at this point anyway. Sarah must have resigned in the last 3 hours. Just 3 hours ago, she posted on LinkedIn as if she was still working hard. No, that's what I'm saying. Something's up. Something's amiss. Something is awry with Sarah Bond. That's crazy, though. Yeah, dude, it's changing. Was it, wait, X19? It's changing, bro. Are the games that bad? Let AI play them for you. Yeah. No, AI is, I don't know. I don't know, dude. How long before Todd Howard is out with Bethesda being owned by Microsoft? Todd Howard probably has one game in him. I think what's going to happen with Bethesda is they're going to put the next Elder Scrolls out, and that's going to be Todd's last game. What is this? Oh yeah, I saw this. I tweeted about this already. By the way, guys, follow me on X if you want to see me just tweet random shit all the time. Arc Raiders is such a huge hit. Nexon has put Embark Studios CEO Patrick Sutherland in charge of everything else too. He's been named executive chairman of Nexon, heading up long-term strategy, creative direction, and how Nexon develops games globally. That's insane. That's insane. Maybe Phil told Sarah and then she felt like, I don't want to be involved in this. Yeah, I think, I don't know. I'm not going to say that because I'm guessing that decision has been in the works for a while. I just do find it so strange that Sarah Bond never said anything publicly. I mean, maybe she did on Twitter. I don't even know. Does she have a fucking Twitter? Let me see here. Sarah Bond. Yeah, no, she hasn't said anything. Sarah Bond. Sarah Bond. Yeah, she hasn't said anything. Here's her Twitter. Mama, president of Xbox. She hasn't even updated this. The last thing she retweeted was something about Fallout on February 6th. I think Sarah saw the writing on the wall with Microsoft AI coming in. I think so, too. Yeah, I think so, too. I'm telling you guys, shit is changing. Dude, this is crazy. Yeah, Patrick Sutherland, yeah. Dude, he's a legend. I don't care what they say here. He has had a hell of a run over the years. Executive positions at DICE and Electronic Arts, where he served in roles including Chief Design Officer and Executive Vice President of EA's Worldwide Studios. He became CEO of DICE after its 2000 acquisition of Refraction Games, a studio Sutherland co-founded in 1997. Then he became a vice president in EA after it acquired DICE in 2006. It's fucking crazy. Didn't Xbox say the next console will be like over $1,000? I mean, probably with the price of fucking RAM and shit nowadays. It's going to get even worse. It's going to be even more expensive by then. How many games do you think will be vibe coded in your competition? I don't even want to fucking think about it, Melfurf. I don't even want to think about it, Melfurf. I hate it. AI is a very powerful tool. It can be used for so much good. But the ones that are pushing it the most are usually people that have something to sell you. You know what I mean? It's usually like CEOs of companies who have CEOs of AI companies who are making fucking, software that takes advantage of AI. And so they say that AI is the future and they're pushing it so heavily because they have something to sell you. They want to get you in. Phil Spencer on Twitter, I can make a limited statement in my personal capacity, not on behalf of the company. Control shifted away from me and the board began directing action. You're right. Yeah, the bubble needs to pop. Yeah, that was pretty much the point of today's video. The bubble needs to pop. I think the gaming, we talked about it on the last stream. I think the gaming industry needs to blow up. And I don't think it's going to happen because there's so many gamers now that it will never happen. Everything Burns, the best Joker. Can't wait to watch this video. It was rambly, but I do feel like I did an okay job wrapping things up as to why I think it's all very similar. Because that was at first I was getting everything together and getting my thoughts together, and I'm like, I hate what Discord is doing. I hate what games nowadays are doing. I hate what Battlefield is doing. I hate that there's layoffs all over the place, but it all comes from the same place as gaming. Basically, how it boils down to is I think gaming got way too massive. It got way too big. And there's so many people involved in the bubble that it's unsustainable. And I think that's why we keep, every time you open up Twitter nowadays, it's fucking, this studio's been laid off, or this studio's shutting down, these people have been laid off here, this game's shutting down. It's all you see now. It's unsustainable. There's a lot of studios that are making it, but it's becoming increasingly more and more difficult. And so, how do you fix it? We need a AAA company's reset. I think it's worse than that. It's not just AAA. I miss when video games were still somewhat a niche with no target audiences, just people making games to attract audiences. Yeah, Blue Point got shut down. And I said that in the video too. The fact that Blue Point Studios not only got shut down, but Blue Point, up until last year, was working and was placed on a God of War live service title. What are we doing? How are these decisions being greenlit? And then that kind of goes into, well, the reason they're being greenlit is because of reasons A, B, and C. And that also ties back to like why games and design are being like watered down, edged away, so there's no edge. It's all just smooth, no friction. I keep saying the friction. The friction is the biggest point that I wanted to drive home in that video, because as we're talking about, you know, the future, I'm just going to do this because I really just want to talk about it. As we're talking about the future of the FPS space, where we're talking about, you know, the meta game, where you have multiple factions that you're logging into and you're putting resources towards. The problem with this design, and we talked about it on the last stream, is gamers now are conditioned to actually making hard decisions in games it goes completely against the design economy of AAA and pretty much any sort of like studio with any sort of budget. Because the problem is when you create a hard choice and you make a player feel a little bit uncomfortable in what they have to do or decide, that turns them off. And that's just the new generation of gamers. They're fucking pussies, right? If you were to tell somebody that this new FPS is coming out and it has 3 factions and the choices of your faction actually matter, because you can't play with the other faction. You're against them. You are actively joining a group. And all of these 3 factions have cool bios and logos, and it's that tribalism, right? The problem is Johnny is going to log in at 5 o'clock on day 1, and he's going to choose cool looking faction A. And then you're going to have Billy, his best friend, log in. And he's going to look at the factions and go, oh man, I really like faction B. These guys look really cool. And then both of them are going to be in fucking Discord together. And they're going to say, okay, how do we group up? And then they can't. And then they're going to be pissed. It happened with Gray Zone Warfare. Do you guys remember that? Gray Zone Warfare has factions. Notice how quickly they fell off of the faction choices and allowed you to reset your characters, and the decisions that you make in games. Like it's the reason why World of Warcraft, it used to be Horde and Alliance. It was so cool. Still to this day, people are tribalistic about what faction they played in World of Warcraft 20 fucking years ago. You want to know how I know? I put a little post out on YouTube talking about our guild. FTC compliant or Alliance. Click the comments. Hold on. Let's see here. As a member of the Horde, I have the validity for the Horde. Boo, Alliance. Just kidding. Enjoy the game. Horde till I die. Like, Alliance, I thought better of you. For the Horde, right? Like, there's people that have fucking tattoos of, like, Horde and Alliance. Like, I don't know. But the problem is when you have players have to make hard decisions, it creates friction, which I love. I think it makes for better storytelling. The friction, you're a little bit uncomfortable. You're dealing with subject matter in some of the stories from back in the day that might be, you know, a little bit edgy, a little bit old school, but it was awesome. You talk about like Dungeons and Dragons, which is something that I never even fucking talked about either. Dungeons and Dragons, like, as they're updating the game through different editions, they're making sure that they remove any sort of problem areas with different racial choices because they don't want to make it seem offensive. A little edgy. Ooh, yeah. They don't want people to be offended in Dungeons and Dragons. So they removed any sort of like racial features that give one race an advantage over another. They don't want to design shit like that. And it's fucking pathetic and it's pussy. That's just what it is. Old 2004 WoW was my whole autistic life back then when I didn't know what the fuck was wrong with me being different, but I wasn't a pussy like wokies nowadays. Man, I want to play old WoW so bad. Watch my video today. I put it out here a couple hours ago. We've been playing Burning Crusade Classic. It's fucking awesome. For the Lone Stars and War Dogs. Well, and that's the point. I hope that they don't back down. I'm talking about War Dogs. I hope they don't back down from that choice. And I hope they actually make it mean something, you know? That's what I want. Because that, I think when you're logging in and you're actually ride or dying for your faction and like that shit actually matters, that's going to create incredible memories for people. As it was in King of the Hill, it wasn't just still match swap, but I completely agree. Yeah. I just feel like we've gone so far away from any sort of, and the word is friction. And I've been thinking a lot about it. The word is fucking friction. Everything is sanded down, watered down, edge, because the budgets are so ballooned they can't risk friction. And that sucks. So I just wanted to talk about it. And I also wanted to let people know that I was playing World of Warcraft. The word is politics. There's multiple words for it. But and that's what the video goes into. It's like, why is this happening? Why do we have ballooning budgets? And then also on top of we have these ballooning budgets, but then they're spending these budgets on games that clearly aren't actually targeted towards a demographic that's going to support them. Why does that happen? Right? Yeah. So that's what today's video was. Guys, I'm going to log off. I'm going to go work on a video, and then I'm playing World of Warcraft tonight. Maybe a little bit of Rainbow Six. Maybe man, do I fucking play Red Dead tonight? I don't know. Maybe I will. I don't know. We'll see. I'll let you guys know. I'm going to log off stream here for the day. I appreciate you guys coming through. Guys, last time before we go, I hate self-promotion. It's fucking lame. I hope you guys have a good weekend. Gamersubs, 20% off. Gamersubs.gg. Use code BigFry. Go grab yourself a tub of, dude, okay, this is the one I have right now. Pestely's Antidote. This is like, it's like a citrus, like a melon. It's fucking good. And also Pestely's a part of it. Meat Canyon's on it. There's a bunch of cool flavors. Go check it out. Use code BigFry. I appreciate you guys coming through, man. Leave a like on the stream if you guys are on YouTube. It helps the shows. And I'll see you guys next week, all right? Take care.